Hello, this is Teacher Malu and welcome back again sa Math Habit. Okay, so in this video, ang pag-aaralan natin ay understanding proportion. Okay, so I advise, so bago kayo mag-proceed in this video, panoorin nyo muna yung video ng ratio para mas madali nyo maintindihan ang video na ito. Okay, so in this video, pag-aaralan natin ang basic concept ng ating proportion. Okay, so let's start. Okay, so let's start. Okay, anong proportion? Ang ratios of equal values are called proportion. So, kaya kung may mga ratio tayo na may equal values, ang tawag natin sa kanila ay proportion. So, we can denote our proportion in column notation and in fraction notation. So, in this problem, we use 3:9 is equal to 1:3. 1:3, ginamitan natin ng column, and then ginamitan natin ng fraction. So, para mas maintindihan natin, let's continue. So, in column notation, the outermost numbers are called extremes. Okay, so, pag sinabing outermost number, yung number na parehas na nasa labas or nasa dulo, dulong kanan at dulong kaliwa. Ang tawag natin sa kanila ay extremes. While yung innermost number naman, okay, yung number na nasa loob, ang tinatawag natin na means. Okay. So, para masabi natin na ang dalawang ratio na to ay proportion, kailangan yung product ng means ay equal dun sa product ng extreme. So, imumultiply natin yung dalawang nasa dulo at dapat pag minultiply natin, yung means ay kailangan ay equal sila. So, in that case, pag equal sila, masasabi natin na ang dalawang ratio ay proportion. Okay, so ganyan kung paano natin ititest yung proportionality ng dalawang ratio in column notation. Okay, so while in fractional notation naman, okay, we use cross multiplication method to confirm if their cross products are equal. Para masabi natin na ang dalawang ratio na naka-fraction ay equal, we will be using cross multiplication method. Imumultiply natin yung numerator ng isang ratio dun sa denominator ng isang ratio at yung denominator ng first ratio dun sa numerator ng kabilang ratio. Okay. So, kapag nag-equal yung kanilang product, means they are proportion. Okay? So, para mas maintindihan natin, let's practice. Okay. So, we have here, unahin natin, solving proportion in column notation. So, we have here number 1, 3:4 is equal to 9:12. Okay, again, in solving proportion na naka-column notation, is mumultiply natin yung extreme, yung dalawang dulo, and then imumultiply din natin yung means, yung dalawang nasa loob, and then pag minultiply natin na parehas at parehas yung kanilang product, means they are proportion. Okay, so let's solve. We have 3 times 12 is equal to 4 times 9. So 3 times 12 is equal to 36. And 4 times 9 is equal to 36 also. Okay, therefore, yung ating ratios are proportion. Okay, so let's have another example. We have 6:7 is equal to 18:21. Again, same process. Multiply extremes, multiply means. So we have 6 times 21 is equal to 7 times 18 is equal to 126. So, since they are equal, these ratios are proportion. Number 3. Okay, so now let's have number 3. Okay, so we have here 50 is to 550 is equal to 1 is to 11. Again, same, multiply the extremes and the means. Okay, so we have here 50 times 11 is equal to 550 times 1. Okay, so since it is equal, our equation or ratios are proportion. Okay, so that's how we check kung yung proportionality ng ating mga ratios na in column notations. Okay, so I hope naintindihan. And then, now let's proceed to solving proportions in fractional notation. Okay, so we have here 3:9 is equal to 9:27. Okay, so kagaya na nabanggit ko kanina, so we have to use cross multiplication method. We have to multiply yung numerator dun sa denominator ng isang ratio and denominator sa numerator ng kabilang ratio. Okay, so we have here like this. And then we have 3 times 27 is equal to 9 times 9. Okay, let's test its proportionality. 3 times 27 is equal to 81. 9 times 9 is equal to 81. Therefore, ang dalawang ratio na to is proportion. Okay, so let's have another example. We have 5 over 10 is equal to 1 over 2. So, cross multiply 5 times 2 and then 10 times 1. So, 5 times 2 is equal to 10. 10 times 1 is equal to 10. Therefore, these ratios are proportion. Okay? So, let's have another example. We have 8 is to 12 and 2 is to 3. Okay? 12 times 2 and then 8 times 3. Okay, 8 times 3 is equal to 24. And 12 times 2 is equal to 24 also. Therefore, these ratios are proportion. Okay, so you try naman. So, let's have another example here. Okay, so let you practice. Put P if the given is proportion and NP if it is not. Okay, so we have here 3 exercises in column notation. Okay, so you can pause this video para ma-solve nyo yung problem. And then play it again para makita nyo or ma-check nyo kung tama yung inyong sagot. Okay, so let's check its proportionality in number 1. Okay, so let's multiply the extremes and the means. Okay, we have 20 times 25 and then 50 times 10. 20 times 25 is equal to 500. 50 times 10 is equal to 500. Therefore, the number 1 is proportion. Okay, so let's try. Number 2, we have 13 is to 26 is equal to is to 4. Okay, multiply the extremes, multiply the means. Okay, so 13 times 4 is equal to 26 times 2. 13 times 4 is equal to 52. 26 times 2 is equal to 52. Therefore, number 2 is proportion. Okay, so number 3, 14 is to 15 is equal to 24 is to 25. Again, multiply the extremes and multiply the means. 14 times 25 is equal to 15 times 24. Okay, so 14 times 25 is 350. 15 times 24 is equal to 360. Therefore, these ratios are NP or not proportion. Okay, so that's how we check the proportionality of the given ratios in column notation. So, ganyan ang pag-check ng proportionality ng mga ratio kapag naka-column notation siya. Okay, ngayon naman, mag-practice tayo ng pag-check ng proportionality kapag naman naka-fraction notation siya. Okay? So, example number 1, number 2, and number 3. Okay, again, you can pause this video and kayo muna yung mag-solve para makapag-practice kayo and then play it again kapag gusto niyo. Okay, so let's solve number 1. So we have 9 is to 18 and 1 is to 12. Okay, check natin kung proportion ba ang ratios natin. Okay, so in fractional notation, we use cross multiplication method. Okay, we have 9 times 12 is equal to 18 times 1. Okay, let's check kung proportion sila o hindi. 9 times 12 is equal to 108. 18 times 1 is 18. Therefore, these ratios are not proportion. So, NP. Okay, so let's have number 2. 3 is to 9 and 4 is to 18. Okay, to check the proportionality ng fraction notation, we use cross multiplication. Okay, we have 3 times 18 and 9 times 4. Okay, let's check kung proportion sila. 3 times 18 is 54 and then 9 times 4 is 36. Okay, therefore, these two ratios are not proportion also. Okay, so let's have the last example. We have 40 is to 90 and 12 is to 27. Cross multiply, okay? 40 times 27 and 90 times 12, that will give us 40 times 27 is 1,080. 90 times 12 is 1,080. Okay, since equal sila, therefore these ratios are proportion. Okay, so that's it. So, ganyan lang kadali kung paano mag-test ng proportionality ng ratio na naka-column notation and naka-fraction notation. So, okay, I hope natutunan ang ating ang checking na ating proportion. Okay, so please stay updated kasi next video ang gagawin naman natin o pag-aaralan natin is finding the missing terms in proportion. Okay, so kung bago ka sa channel na to, please do like and subscribe para updated kayo sa mga latest video na i-upload natin. And again, sa mga nakaka-subscribe na, please do share our video para mas ma-help pa natin yung iba. Okay, so again, thank you so much again for watching and listening, and I'll see you again next time. Happy learning!